I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars, Pisces. Now, there's still a lot of activity happening in your solar second house. This is all to do with money and possessions. You have Uranus there for the long haul, of course, it's there for a while. Venus has been there for a while. It does transit out of this area of your chart this week on the 15th, on the Monday, into your solar third house, a more creative, communicative area. And we'll come back to that. Excuse me. Um, Mercury, planet of communication, the Sun and Mars, still for the most part of the week in your solar second house. So there's still a lot of focus and energy on your finances and around money. Now, what you don't want to do at this area, it's all area also represents possessions. Be careful with Venus in there that you're not spending money on things you really don't want. Venus can be such a temptress and tempt you to impulse purchases rather, and Mars in there can really tempt you to take on risk as well. So you want to be careful this week still that any money that goes out is well spent, okay? And if you have any doubt about that, then it's always best to sleep on it or think about it for a couple of days. If you still really want something, then fine. And of course, if the bank balance can handle a retail splurge, then go right ahead. Now, towards that's I was going to say, be careful that you don't elevate money over its importance as well. When it's in the solar second house, sometimes you can get just so obsessed with what you have or haven't got that it becomes more important than it really is. Of course, money is important to some degree. I always say money and love are the two things that make the world go round, and love certainly, and money is, we need to live in the society that we are. So it certainly needs to have a level of importance for security and basic needs, but don't elevate it. Okay, so towards the end of the week, the Sun and Mars are going to ingress into your solar third house to join Venus. Now, as I said, this is a very creative area of your chart, or one of the creative areas of your chart, and it's all about communication. So you have on the 19th, it's all about media as well, and just getting your message out there. So on the 19th, for instance, Venus and Neptune, your ruling planet in your sign, are going to sextile. Now, this is a very, very nice vibration for an opportunity around a creative project. Now, it also, being in the third house there, it also gives you the opportunity to put your view across on something, or present an idea to somebody in the way that you want it to be presented, and get it across in the way that you want it to be heard. So if you have an opportunity to take center stage, then certainly take it. Don't worry if you're not prepared, because you're going to be able to just speak from the heart and say it as it is, and it'll be perfect. Okay, so don't try to over analyze that situation. Okay, what else is coming up at the end of the month? There's going to be on the 21st, so over the weekend, not Neptune, I'm sorry, Mercury, communication planet, is squaring Pluto. Now, Pluto is in your 11th house. This is all to do with friends. It's also to do with charities and working with groups of people for a greater cause. And you want to be a little bit careful here, because it is a square, and a square is a more challenging aspect. So you've got working with people for a greater cause, and Mercury in your area of money. So you want to be a little bit careful about getting involved in things that are not your concern, Pisces. And you always have such great advice because you're such a wise soul, but you want to also be careful about the way that you put advice across. Okay, think about the people you're dealing with, how it's going to be best accepted. Sometimes when you just go in and you become obsessed with one particular um, concept or idea, then it can get off track. Okay, and you lose the purpose and the reason that you're there. You lose the end result. So keep the end result in mind. Be a little bit strategic with it, and that's how you win. Okay, have a great week. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.